just switch into the screen of our trading chart. Okay, so as you can see that gold price is still heading down. Gold price is still heading down very strongly and lying below 3 EMA's ribbon at the moment. So there's a lot of fake trap, bullish trap. So let's check is this gonna be happened. So this is the correct one. Okay, this is a bullish. Let me zoom it out for you to easy to observe it. This was a correct bullish engulfing pattern, bearish engulfing patterns, and like this one. Okay, so today market it just follow correctly to the pattern, right? Candlestick pattern, bearish engulfing pattern. Okay, so let's looking for. Okay, you can see down below here is another patterns for the bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, and here's is another one. So let's check the current price. How is it going to be followed? Okay, so yeah, it's just forming. There you go. Okay. Yeah, this is in a 5 minute time frame because we usually set the scapping signal in a small time frame, right? Okay, so you can see that this is a morning star, right? There is a small downtrend before that, okay, but it's not forming in detail. It's more than a sideways market, but if we switch into the line, you can see that it's falling down. Yeah, it's forming a lower lows. Okay, if the candlestick chart make you complicated to observe, you can switch to the line pattern, line chart, and you see that previous the candlestick, the morning star candlestick pattern was formed. There was a short downtrend. Yeah, there was a short downtrend. And how we can identify this is a downtrend? You see that it's forming lower lows. Yeah, lower lows, and this is a short downtrend. And it looked like after that it looked like a morning star, right? But you see the candlestick patterns is not pretty good for the bullish engulfing pattern, for the bullish reversal. Okay, so let me check. I just saw a signal that posted in our VIP signal group. $67. Okay, so that's why our team set a sell scapping signal. Yeah, at the entry 40.67 to 40.69. Wow. So they applied correct lesson today. 70 pips running. Okay, more than 130 pips. Okay, so this is the example. Yeah, the real example when we apply this lesson into the real time case, the real case. Yeah, it's like a case study for everyone. Okay, and our entry, let me use the ruler to help you see it easily. Short position. Yeah, when the candlestick patterns form as the bearish one. Okay, 67. 67 is the closing price of this candle. And I prepare for the range for more $2. Yeah, as the price range, entry zone. Okay. And stop loss level will be set higher a bit, the previous high. Okay, or usually I set at the 50 pips stop loss and profit. Yeah, to follow the risk reward ratio is at least 1/1. And currently you see it's already hit the hit the take profit. Yeah, it's nearly hit the take profit, 55. And this is also the previous low, where we can set the take profit. Okay. So I hope that you can understand for the reason. Okay. Combined with the lesson we just learned about the false Morningstar candlestick pattern and understand why I set this entry zone and understand why we get this victory. Okay. Yeah, today is another touch wood day for our signal in our VIP signal group, right? Yeah, you see that this is a fake, this is just a bullish trap. If we hurry, we do not wait for the next confirmed candle appears. It's easily for us to hit the stop loss and affect to our trading results and our trading psychology as well. Okay. So this is the example for the false Morningstar. Yeah, case study for this time. So anyone have any question? Okay, so if not, I already prepare for the common question that you will see. You will see for this today lesson. The first one, why is a pattern failure? Why is a pattern failure a strong buy or sell signal? Okay, the first one. Why is a pattern failure a strong buy or sell signal? This is the first question you will easily see when you choose this type this style to trade. Anyone having the idea for this question? Okay, so yeah, we do not have time, so I will reply for this question for you. Yeah, the failure of a strong pattern creates a wave of momentum due to bullish psychology, market manipulation. Yeah, it is one of the reason. Yeah, is it one of the answer of this question? Yeah, you're right, but it's not enough. So I would like to add, yeah, to add some other opinions for this answer, for this question answer. Yeah, you can understand that the failure of the strong patterns creates a wave of momentum due to bullish psychology or market manipulation, like you just listed. Okay, and when the reversal pattern fails, everyone who entered the reversal trade, like buy trade based on a Morningstar, is forced to close the position with a sell order. This sudden volume of sell orders provides a strong momentum to boost the price in the original trend direction, and you are trading in the direction of the position liquidation. Okay, so that is the reason why it's usually a strong buy or sell signal. Yeah, when this patterns failure. Okay. So it's like having the supported by the opposite side and the one who hits the stop loss for the opposite order. Okay, so there will be two reasons. And the third one is the market manipulation. And these things is usually happened when the news release. It's not always that news release and the price follow the analysis, yeah, based on the fundamental analysis. Like, for example, non-farm payroll report public for the negative data for USD, but gold price decrease as well. Yeah, in case that instead of it must increasing steadily, right? Because it's negative for USD. So gold tend to move in the higher price steadily, but some case it's not. It's sweep, yeah, it's sweep and watch out for all the buy order, on the buys for all the buyers, okay, which is sweep both sides, and then it increase. So I usually call this both side sweep. Yeah, both side liquidity sweep. And it's very, very dangerous for anyone having a small capital, but you do not set the stop loss. Okay, so it's easily to burn out your account if you trade with big volume using high leverage. And when the market having this sensitive news like non-farm report or interest rate are public, it's easily to watch out your trading account. Yeah, it sweep both sides. It decrease first and then increase. So typically it's to increase. It's correct. It's to follow the correct direction. But for a few minutes in the beginning of the news release, it's wipe. Yeah, it's wipe the liquidity of the buyers and erase all the buyers out of the market easily. So that is very dangerous of anyone who are overuse the leverage and do not set a stop loss order. Okay, so when the news release and for the session, it's lack of liquidity like in the early Asian session. It's used to happen market manipulation. And that time the fail pages usually form. Okay, so this is the idea for the first question. And we will move to the next one. What is the biggest risk? What is the biggest risk of this strategy? So every trade, every signal we enter is always contain the risk, right? Like trading is probability. Yeah, it's not always make sure for one signal, always having the victory. Okay. So anyone having the idea for this answer of this question? I will leave you some time to discuss, to think about it, and you can type some answers for this one. I will let you around 2 minutes, okay, to think for this question. We should interact to each other to develop our qualifying of the day lessons. The patent failure strategy. Yeah, today we're talking about the failure pattern, okay, and how to set up the entry, how to set the stop loss, and take profits by using the signal, of the fail pattern. Like I just shared with you, the Morningstar was fail. You can see that. You can see this example. Yeah, this Morningstar happened after a downtrend, but after that, it's not a bullish reversal. It is another reversal, momentum, a bearish reversal momentum. And that's why our team set up this sell scalping signal, 4070, 4067 to 4069. More than 100 pip profit. Capital loss, so we need stop loss in a place to limit. Okay, another correct one, another correct idea for this question. And yeah, the market, you see, is always contained. The risk is the double trap. Yeah, it's a double trap. And like I just shared with you, like when the market is in the lack of liquidity session, like in the early Asian session, or when the news release, red news release, okay, it's easily having double trap, sweep stop loss for both sides and erase all the sellers and buyers at the same time. Okay, it's not at the same time, at the recent time. Yeah, and also capital loss. Yeah, and that's why we need stop loss always, always. Yeah, to avoid the double trap. Stop loss is a shield to protect your capital. And if you don't set the shield, your trading account will be easy to wash out. Okay? And I never recommend you to use the leverage in the high level. All right? Everything always having the risk. Every trade, every signal always has a risk. Okay? And we need to protect ourselves first. My mission is just do the consultant for the signal and how you set the entry correctly. Just to protect you. You are the one who can do it. Yeah, okay, so we need to understand this. And another solution for this strategy, for this risk, yeah, always look at the main trend on a large time frame. Okay, remember for this, on the large time frame, like 1 hour, 4 hour, or even daily. To looking for the current trend of the market. Let's switch into 4 hour. Okay, you can see that this is a sideways, market moving sideways, but it's still dropping down significantly, right? So you can see that in the big time frame, the market is moving in a sideways market, in a sideways range. However, the current candle is still under the control from the sellers. So that we can do the priority for the main order, main signals. And now you can see that in my VIP signal group, most of the orders we follow the sell team, the sellers. Okay, so this is the proof. Yeah, this is the proof. The current sell scalping signal is already bring more than 100 pips profits for you. So the solution, remember for this, to avoid the risk of this strategy, we need to looking for the main trend on the large time frame. Okay, and the failure strategy should only apply when it aligns with the larger market trend. Okay, so like the previous example, even though that is forming a Morningstar candlestick pattern after a downtrend, but the main trend in the big time frame is to follow a bearish one, a bearish momentum. So we should follow the sellers. Okay, we should follow the sellers instead of supported by the buyers. Okay, so this is the two common questions you will see. And this is also a two scenario for this case. For today's lesson, we have learned. Okay, so that's it. This is today's lesson. So anyone having other questions? If not, we will end our lesson now. Okay, so I will let you sometimes to prepare your question. Okay, thank you, Angie. You're very hardworking and focused to the lesson well, and I'm very appreciate for this. Think and how to say the emotion, yeah, and study psychology. Mm-hmm. Very enthusiastic and very hardworking for this. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so how about other people, our other friends in today's live stream? Okay, so I will wait for you for a few minutes. Yeah, let's think about it. And now, gold is facing down and in the intraday New York session, it's heading down this level, this below level of the trend of the rectangle box around 4,013, because you see that the current bearish momentum is still very strong. Let's take also the look for the RSI. Yeah, RSI is moving to the oversold area. Yeah, it's still heading down in nearly 30, nearly 30. So just follow the correct trend that you will capitalize your trading results easily. Okay, so after a few minutes that I do not receive any questions, so I would like to end our live stream here now. Okay, thank you very much for your joining and welcome everyone to join in my YouTube live stream for the second lesson relating to the Forex market knowledge. Okay, it's gonna be a bit different from today private live stream like us. Okay, so anyone have time, I warmly welcome you to join my next live stream on YouTube. Thank you and see you in the next lesson. Have a lovely day.